I'm in pain. Okay, but here we go. Game 1. They're getting straight into it. No time for introductions. And these guys honestly don't need it. Zephyr and Seagull Joe. If y'all don't know them, y'all haven't been watching Xanadu out here for a while, because these guys are always in these top 8s, always fiending, always putting in that work. So far, like, this matchup, I don't know. I feel like every time I see a matchup between two, like, top-tier characters, you can make the argument that it's even, but it's dumb sometimes.
Yeah, like, I feel like there should be a way to, like, describe matchups as it's either 60-40 one way or the other.
I mean, maybe ZD, like, if you ask ZD about his matchup ratios or something, like, he always says something like, oh yeah, it's actually 60-80 for, like, one character. And maybe he's onto something, to be honest, because sometimes matchups, like, defy a ratio. They defy any known sort of measurements. But I feel like this is one of them.
Yeah, like, this matchup has just changed so much throughout the years. When Cloud came out, people were saying that this is, like, the Sonic counter. Because at the time, Sonic was a very almost uncontested character. So then they started to learn the matchup more. Some Sonics were starting to say, oh no, Sonic beats him, no problem. Has the options to get in. He can have all the limit he wants because I can just spring him out. Recovery. Nowadays, though, it does feel more close to true even.
Yeah, I like how early on, like, that's how matchup would decide. It's like, oh yeah, just edge guard him. Just, like, you know, press up B and hit him with the spring, and that's all you got to do. But, like, that takes away so many other dimensions of this matchup. And, like, although the matchup's even now, I feel like there's a lot going into it. And Joe is just doing a good job of spacing around all Zephyr's aerials and picking his zones way better than Zephyr has the opportunity to do right now. Ooh, nice F tilt.
That was really good, yeah.
All right, Zephyr taking a second to compose himself. Let's see what he can.
Yeah, he still does have Seagull at a super high %, so he just needs to figure out one little kill setup to get things going here. And he never kills with limit anyway, so I don't see it being a big problem how he's going to try to figure out the first stock here.
I feel like that was shade.
It wasn't shade.
I feel like that was shade.
No, because so many other Clouds are going to, when they spawn down from the Angel platform, they think, all right, he's over 100%. I need to get limit as fast as I can so that way I can even out this game. Zephyr never, I feel like, never really has that thought.
I mean, fair enough, because he's not exactly proving you wrong right now. Limit's almost online, but I don't think that's going to be the win condition right now, because I think he might have to burn it to recover. That's the more likely scenario, just from the way that Joe is pressuring him right now. Nice F tilt yet again. I'm liking how he's using it to just check down Zephyr's approaches in a way that's more unconventional. Most people expect to be intercepted by spin dash, so when you see like F tilt come out so much faster and without that distinct noise wind up, it's kind of off-putting.
Ooh, swing and a miss there from Zeph. I would say strike one, but well, never mind. that I was gonna get too deep into that baseball analogy. But right now, the only thing going deep right now is Seagull's lead over Zephyr. With that up air, going to take it, staying at 165, still with 2 stocks.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that killed, too. I'm not sure if that was a DI mix-up or if that was just like the fringe of the true kill combo. But either way, that was good on Joe to go for it and recognize that situation. And seal out that game pretty clean.
I feel like Joe's so consistent at getting those up air kills, more so than most other Sonics. Because like even on Battlefield, he made that look like a very easy kill setup to pull off.
Yeah, the only other Sonics that I see like getting those up air kills as consistently, like it's really Supergirl kills. Because like she is fiending for like those spring rides and like those up air setups and super creative with them. But like a lot of other Sonics go different routes. Every Sonic has a pretty different flavor to them. And I feel like a lot of people. Seagull 1K now. A lot of people like harp on the word honest, saying like, oh yeah, honesty doesn't exist in the game. But Sonic, if honesty exists, Sonic is one of the characters who is pretty like, you know, by the books honest.
As much as you hate to admit it, it's kind of hard to argue against that. Like you really don't want to say that like spin dash to up air strings are honest, but they kind of are.
I mean, all things considered, like in the context of the game, you know, Sonic doesn't have too much that other characters don't. He just has a lot of things that a lot of characters don't have in one kit.
He starts combos very uniquely compared to the rest of the cast.
Yeah, but it looks like Zephyr.
Oh, Zephyr with a gimp on Sonic.
That was...
It was a gimp.
Yeah, all intentional. Nothing's on accident. Nothing's on accident. Joe did not press down on the C-stick. By the way, that SD from Joe coming through. Kind of like, you know, classic unfortunate, but Joe's still not in a necessarily bad position with all the momentum they had coming from that first game. And he still has the same conditions, like same stage, same characters. All that changed is like maybe he dropped his first stock a little bit too early. Fine. He can still bring this back just like that. That forward smash will probably force Zephyr to burn that limit. And ooh, Joe missing a potential huge punish right there.
Rising with the down air, they're going to be able to safely make it back to the stage here and regain stage control at the same time. How does he do it?
I mean, that's just marks of 2 seasoned players right there. Imagine kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Ooh!
Even Zephyr was like, that was so good. He actually said
like,
that.
That was like super good though.
Hard read on that spot dodge coming through. Sending a strong message too. And if
Joe not even close to out of this yet.
Yeah, and if the momentum from game 1 wasn't already palpable, when you get a read like that, that's like a sit down son read. That's a like getting crossed up read. Like that's a read that just puts you in a winning position, even though you might not be winning by the books.
Yeah, we call those like potential turning points, man, where you can just suddenly shift the match in your favor. It doesn't matter how far behind you are, you can bring it back, especially in this game, as we're seeing Seagull try to do right now.
Oh no! Oh no!
With those up airs, holy moly!
That was fresh right there by Seagull Joe. That was actually really nice. That was good. That was good. Yeah, hitting him with that tech chase and
he
all
just
the way off the top.
It was guaranteed. Like obviously, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
man.
I was like, oh, I didn't do anything special. That was guaranteed. That was optimal. What are you talking
man.
about? What are you talking about? Yeah. So that'll be Joe moving on to the bracket yet again in a really stunning fashion. I'm liking the way that he's playing tonight. And let's see if he can keep that momentum going next time at Xanadu. Stay tuned after this break.
All right, so let me talk about this other joke.